You are not drunk.
Not.
Me neither. Well, if he wants to try, he just needs to sign this, and he can also try a little bit.
Two right sizes.
Okay. So, who of you all is going to be driving?
Well, at the first time I will go with him and he will be alone.
Okay, well if he wants to try, he just needs to sign this, and he can also try a little bit if he wants.
Yeah, we all will drive, all of us.
Okay, but there's a few legal stuff I need to tell you, because they are rental things. First of all, you have to be 18 years old.
We are.
I think you are 18 years license.
Yeah.
And you are not drunk.
Not.
Me neither. 11. There's just one thing I need to tell you. If we have an accident, then you need to pay the self-liability of the accident. But the self-liability is maximum 1,000 euros. Let's say you start fooling around and you drive into a tree.
Yeah.
You get hurt, the snowmobile breaks. The maximum amount is 1,000 euros, and it will pay your hospital care, the snowmobile and everything. But if you drive into the rear of the other snowmobile, then if something breaks, you need to pay it.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
But accidents are rare, and I will give you a good safety instruction before we start.
Okay.
To make, pay.
Yes, you break, you pay. Okay. But if something happens, we have an insurance that makes sure that the hospital bills and everything is okay. Just name and signature.
No, not with one.
I will tell you how simple. This is stop. Start the machine. Pull up. Then push. Orange button. Before you do anything, take this. This is for safety.
Yeah.
In case of an accident. You have on your overalls, and you have an accident, you fall off. Yes, like jet ski. So very important. When you sit here, take a relaxed position, but still have a good grip. When you turn left, you use the strength of your left arm, but still have their hand here. When you turn right, the strength of this arm, so like this. And then you can also lean a little bit. It helps to turn. How to go forward?
Yeah.
How to brake?
Freno.
Very good. When you sit in the snowmobile, sit like this, and you can hold the driver. Maybe you who are driving two on one snowmobile, take this one with handles. And whatever happens, press inside. Just press inside. Never put your leg out. For the When you use this tool? Never!
Okay.
You gently just put it there.
Dice que luego lo vamos a hacer nosotros. El agujero lo hacemos nosotros luego. Las fotos mientras, ¿no?
It's quite deep over here.
Safe?
As you see,
It's safe?
yes, the ice is safe. It needs this much to
be
hold
safe.
the snowmobile and persons. Why is it beeping?
Is it hot?
You can try how cold it is. So if you want to make yourself your own home,
Que si quería hacer un agujero. Sí, yo sí, para encima. Venga, cógelo.
Bye.